Working on some blobs. I got some plants here. And I do apologize for my backdrop. It's actually supposed to be an overlay for my game screen and camera and stuff, but I kind of sized it all wrong. So, here we are. Now, I still need to find the ingredients, or rather, the what am I thinking? I'm not thinking, that's the problem. I need to find the blueprints, there we go, to be able to fully decorate the blob barn, because the blobs are currently not happy. One of the best things about being a ranger is being out in nature every day. Days that are extra snowy, windy, and rainy make me feel so alive. Don't get me wrong, I love hot days too. The more scorching it is, the better. Well, what's with the weird look? I'm not saying anything weird, am I? Actually, you kind of are. I was just wondering how things were going with you. I forget what voice I even gave him. How are you adjusting to life in Clover? Hopefully the move hasn't been too tough. Starting your life over in a new town can't be easy. Don't hesitate to come by if you ever need anything. Alright? Our doors are always open for you. Okay, so I need to see what you got. So, this is when you want to breed stuff. Tennis ball. Don't want the team terminal. Should probably be very careful with my money right now. Collector automatically collects everything. Litterbox does that. Feeding tube bypasses the need for the table. Air conditioner, heater, thermostat. Okay. Still unsure? Take your time. It'd be great if I could get a bite on my line within the next century. Is it just me, or have all the fish gone into hiding today? I've been trying since the early morning, but I've only got a handful. They're all pretty small, too. Hopefully I can catch enough to fulfill the restaurant's order. If I can't, I might get in a teensy bit of trouble with the owner. Now, something is going on with my video settings. That still looks off. I do apologize, folks. Maybe window? Definitely need to cut everything down. Show effect over harvestable crop. Reduce flashing lights and effects. Okay, disable camera smoothing. Battle camera animate. Okay. I mean, it's a tiny bit better. Whoa, I almost bumped into you there. Sorry about that, Zach. Here for a drink? Make yourself comfortable and I'll be right with you. If not, then feel free to dance with me and Maja. We've got a couple of moves we could show you. Alright, take a seat. Anywhere's fine. Someone will come by with your order in a jiffy. Farmer's breakfast. This high-calorie meal came about as a quick and tasty way to give laborers the energy they need to stay strong until lunch. Pair it with coffee and you have a timeless classic, enjoyed by millions each day. And we just got ourselves a recipe! Now, what's in here? Pretzel Lederhosen. But I don't have space for anything. But thanks to magical storage, now, alright, so there's Ruby. Daisy and I are looking for someone to try out our new battle strategy on. Nobody wants to volunteer to be our first test subject. Talk about boring. Oh, I know. Why don't you battle me, Zach? You know you wanna. If it's a challenge you want, it's a challenge you'll get. Alright, let's go. You gotta work harder than that, Ruby. That's a little better. Coming along. I admire your gumption. You gave it your gusto. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So she vowed to kick your butt. I love the conversations between Pearl and Lapis. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that any blob trainer would dream of having, Lapis. I'm not interested. But... alright. But the offer still stands if you happen to change your mind. Alright, and up for today's qualification. I know he's a little bit hurt, but... Wow. Who knew that Forest was super effective against ice? Oh, sweet. That was something that he wanted? What about you? Oh, you want a pretzel. Oh, you want a can too. Sweet. Alright, I know what to get you. Hey, Batman. Yes, you've been a mod for quite some time there, buddy. One pretzel. Top team in Battlefield 5? Nice. Tiger Tank. Ooh. Fancy. Let's see here. Anybody else down here? Alright, Jade's at the farm. Sweet. Heavy hitter, yeah. Oh, they are stupidly heavy hitters. Every blob has its own distinct appearance and personality. When breeding them, it's important to take those traits into consideration. That's why I take extra care in making the best matches possible between my blobs. It's interesting seeing which characteristics are passed down each generation. You know, I'll take a couple of those. Sunflower rice. Oh, and my bag's full. Thank you for your purchase. I hope your plants grow nice and strong. I'd love to battle you. Now, let's hope that he doesn't get destroyed by Clara. Oh, that's not effective. Okay. Thundercloud. Oof. I don't have an Xbox or Battlefield 5. You did so well, Clara. Alright. Ooh. So wild raspberries. And you, a scallop. Ooh, that can be done. I just need to deposit some things. Sweet. Alright, strawberry. Scallop. Not gonna get the juice or the honey right away, so. But we could definitely go to the beach. That's no problem. I know, it's sad, isn't it, Batman? Not being able to game with your bestie. Okay, so you only need rice. You only need strawberries. I don't know where I'm going to get juice or honey from. I don't even know if anybody sells those. Did you know there are people who are afraid of the ocean? As someone who grew up by the water, it's hard for me to imagine experiencing fear towards such a beautiful place. In trying to understand their feelings, I've grown a new appreciation for those people, for broadening my perspectives. Even if I love the ocean, it's important that I acknowledge how dangerous it can be to us. I think that's part of respecting nature and our place in the world. Robbie and Bobby. Let's see here. So now everybody's in town. Sweet. So how have you been, Batman? Hope everything is going okay. The kids hanging outside Char's place. Huh? When did you get in here, Zach? If you don't have work for me, I hope you don't mind if I get a few more minutes in. Yeah, I don't have any work for you. You're good. Alright, off to see Jasper. Hey, stop wheeling away. Sup? Here to watch me skate? Can't say I blame you. But not every day you meet a guy who can land all of his tricks. What's with the skeptical look? Don't tell me you saw me follow my butt earlier. Now, can I buy honey from them? Honeybees primarily communicate through dance. It's no surprise that bee blobs tend to adopt it as a hobby as well. Like Citron's cute little Maja, Osmia and Stellus are different though. Osmia puts all his effort into working, while Stellus has a bad habit of stealing mundane things, but she means well. What can we help you with today? Take your time browsing. Honey, please. Thank you for your patronage. Woohoo! Sweet! Alright. We're gonna start. Oh, there's. Okay, stretch. Ooh. Posture. And a hydrate. Thank you, Cairo. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba bum. Alright, coming through the courtyard. Hello, Carnelian. Interesting. Shop membership has increased by 215% ever since that new farmer arrived in town. If I were to find the reason why, I could exploit that to multiply my sales exponentially. Ah, Zach, I didn't see you there. May I interest you in some of my wares, or perhaps in a premium shop membership? The choice is yours to make. How's about I don't and say we did? Or don't and say we didn't? I don't know. I don't care. Minnie is keeping Opal focused on her tasks. Oh my! I didn't see you there. Good thing I was holding onto this clipboard so tightly, or I would have dropped it. I sometimes get so absorbed in my work that I lose track of what's happening around me. Dr. Williams says I inherited my clumsiness from my father. We are going to spin a wheel. Hey! The weather's awesome today, huh? Perfect for a running a few miles through town. Want to take a shot at the health wheel? Let's go! Nothing. Sucks to be you. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Better luck next time. Bang, 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 Zach, have you seen Belle? She ran off and hid from us again. I've had enough of her hide-and-seek games. We've turned the house inside out at least twice by now, and there's still no sign of her. She's getting good at hiding from us. I wish Belle wouldn't be so disobedient all of the time. She doesn't seem to listen to anyone but Lapis. Am I doing something wrong? You are not doing anything wrong. Belle seems to be enjoying herself. Okay, that is everybody. So, we get to now head back to the farm. Actually, you know what? I'll trudge the whole way. Why not? Ooh, the sunflowers are back. I'll pick a few of you. Now let's see here. Oh, we've got some apples. Take them apples. Yes, I get it. Bow, bow, ba bow, 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 ba bow, bow. Pedal shots. Burn them to the ground. On my way to go back to the farm. Gotta get my farmer. But I need to keep the apples. Because that is how I'm going to feed my blobs. How the devil am I? Well, I mean, I'm not the devil. But aside from that, I'm doing great. Okay, so... You're a sellable. You're a plantable. You're a plantable. So, where am I keeping my... Where do I want to keep my plantables? You know what? I'll leave my plantables here. Okay, and then I will put equipment in this one, so empty out the bag for a moment so that I can sort stuff. Okay, plantable, plantable. Food. Adventuring, constructibles, and the like. Okay, so... we said this was going to be for plantables. So I now get to get my... So I keep... It's axe, then pickaxe, watering can, shovel, hoe. Now I can sell those. Okay. And I've got that done. What to do at 3:10 p.m. on day 1 of week 3. Let's see here. Since I'm completely broke and I've already... I've already blown that. I don't have any points. 65 out of 82. You know what? At this point, there's not much to do. So, I am actually going to let my character go to sleep. But first, we're going to save the game. Because I am a creature of many saves. I'm doing great, Cairo. Thanks for asking. I am just enjoying this little farm sim. How's the new computer working for you? Did you get all the crinkles ironed out? Sea of Thieves. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, we're gonna go this way first. Why not? As a ranger, it's my duty to ensure the safety of everyone in Clover Town. I have to keep an watchful eye on the kids, especially Ari, Apollo, and Leona, who spend a lot of time outdoors. I don't mind, though. It's fun watching them explore and play around. Look at them enjoying themselves over there. They don't look like they're adorable little puppy blobs. That was so weird, Emerald. I haven't touched Sea of Thieves in so long. Why'd I have to get born into a family of farmers? I don't even like farming. My parents keep thinking I'll warm up to it, but I never have and never will. My heart lies in the battlefield, so does Daisy's. That's why we're always sneaking out to train at the Blob League. What do you want? Then stay out of my way. I won't ask you twice. Listen here, jerks-a-lot. Alright, Lapis? You ain't king shit, alright? Get your stuff together. I've been wondering, what purpose do you think blobs serve in our lives? I couldn't have said it better. Blobs provide us with companionship, protection, and deepen our understanding of the world. Being able to live in harmony with them is something I'm grateful for every day. I'm glad it runs smooth as butter for you. Now, you want a pretzel, you want a pretzel. You want cheese, candy, pretzel, strawberry rice, pretzel, ice cream, watermelon. There's a reason why the beer garden is considered one of Clover Town's biggest attractions. Clover Town has like 30 residents. Of course it is. It's been a pillar for the community since Clover Town was first founded many generations ago. Most of our guests are from the area, but we occasionally get visitors from all over. We've even had the Vanguard visit us before. How cool is that? Alright, Maja and I will give it our best shot. Boom, 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 boom. Thundercloud. Give him some lightning. Well, not giving him any lightning. You did so well, Maja. Practice is paying off. Well, that sucked. Two pretzels. Sweet. And pretzel number 2. I'm just glad I can play the game I want to know without worrying my PC go kaboom. Yeah, that's fair. Das ist gut, ja? Hi there, Zach. Are you out for some fresh air? I'm taking the day off to spend time with my father. He's one of the Blob Lab's lead researchers, so he's usually very busy around this time. Minnie and I like to visit him when we can. He won't admit it, but he likes surprises. Jasper's inside. Alright, off we go. Scarf, 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 scarf. Huh? Something tastes different today. Did they hire a new chef? Not like I could cook any better. I'd blow the kitchen up if I tried to. Oh, Blob tea. Look at that. Just what you wanted. And look at that. We're all full again. Alright, let's go for that qualifier. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Cold breath. Thundercloud. Thunderclap. Yay! So we're actually gonna do this, and then we're gonna go this and talk to her. Our farm might look small, but it produces a bountiful harvest on a regular basis. We grow so many crops that we have to deliver several carts worth of the produce to town all the time. As you can see, today's another delivery day for me and Clara. Need something from me? I'll be here if you change your mind. Let's go. Come on, egg. Well, I mean, one of my blobs wanted watermelon, so I mean... That works. Now, who wanted... You wanted the watermelon. Sweet. Now, do you happen to have the... Did any of... Oh, you wanted ice cream. Okay. I'll take an ice cream then. Ah. Dang it. 3 gold short. Alright, off to see Lazuli. I feel sorry for James. He has such a hard time managing Belle. I wish I was able to do more to help him. That's why I try to sit outside with her whenever I can. That way, James can have some peace and quiet, and Belle can enjoy the fresh air. Seeing her so happy makes me happy too. Hello, Zach. If you're looking for Lady Lazuli, you can find her in the garden outside. She never fails to spend a day out there when her condition is particularly good. I, on the other hand, prefer not to linger in the garden for too long. It isn't the most suitable environment for me, or rather, my sinuses. I was taught to accept challenges with grace. Let's give this our all, shall we? Thundercloud! Dang! My strategy is overdue for a re-evaluation. Now, are any of you looking... You're looking for rice, not an egg. You're looking for ice cream. And you're looking for cheese. Alright. Who's which way? So we've got 4 up here. I said up here. Dum 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 dum. I'll take Garnet on the pier for 500. You can get a perfect view of the water from here. The way it sparkles like glitter under the sun, churns during a storm, and rolls in the breeze. There's no denying it. The ocean is the most beautiful place in the world. It's not enough to sail across it. I want to dive into its depths and see what's down there. Thought you'd never ask. Oh, this should be good. Sweet! Ooh, and I got an octopus. Puffy and I have a lot of catching up to do to get on your level, Zach. Alrighty. No, Garden's only... Lapis won't accept my challenges, and I'm pretty sure I already lost a ruby. But I'd have to check. Speaking of Ruby, she's on the farm, right? Yes. Okay. So I still have Char, Saphir, and Carnelian to talk to. Bum, bum, bum. Char, guess what? We've been doing those exercises you taught us. Oh yeah? Have you noticed any changes? Our stamina's improved and we can carry heavier things now. That's good to hear. We've, been meaning to ask you something. Would you be willing to help us with this project we have? I'd love to. How can I be of assistance? Not like I have anything better to do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, at the moment I'm a little OP. Ooh, copper. I should stick to construction work. Alrighty. Now it's all off to get stuck. Restaurant, here we come. Hi, Zach. Are you curious what that delicious smell is? It's basil. I'm adding it to this pot of tomato soup right now. Seasoning dishes with herbs, salt, and spices is a must for any chef. Not only do they bring out unexpected and tasty flavors, but they're also fun to experiment with. I went through so much trial and error before I performed my seasoning techniques. How did my stomach survive all of that? And now we come this way to go see Carnelian. Are you planning an excursion to the city anytime soon, Zach? It hasn't been long since you called that place home, so I can imagine you miss it quite dearly. Caspian and I certainly long for its bustling avenues on a daily basis. It is our home away from home, so to speak. A battle? Why not? Oh, so we're all level 19 now. I'll see what Nala's got on her plate. Acorn Bomb. And another. Yay! Ooh, and a rose. Wait, I was only getting warmed up. And now I am out of space. For a moment. Yay, space opened up. Now I get to go to Center Tree. And then go challenge Ruby. Except I'm going in the wrong direction. My parents will get mad if they catch me slacking. Maybe next time. Oh, cold shoulder. Back to the farm, back to the farm, back to the farm, back to the farm, back. Alright. Sleep until the next day. I don't think I sold anything. For any of you wondering what is being 3D printed in the top left corner, It is a statue of Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog to the afterlife. The Hellhound, as it were. Okay, so I need to take you out. Food, 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 and you out. So 5 is going to be for random stuff. 6 is going to be construction stuff. Yes, the Hades doggy. There. That's going to look awesome. I know, right? I can't wait. It's going to be huge, too. No, don't dig. Alright, and then we come over to you. And we deposit you. And now I take a rainy day stroll. Alright, where... Okay, so... down here... Jade is by the Adventurers Guild, so I'll do everything to the right first. Because I don't want to trigger cutscenes. Those girls hang out around the breedery a lot, but I've never actually seen them inside. At least not when I'm around. Mom and Pa have spoken to them before. I guess it's only me when they don't want to talk to. I'm not scary, am I? No. They think you're hot, dude. That's the only reason that they hang around. Where'd it go? I swear I saw it over here. Looking for something, Citrin? Our Clover Town Boys CD. I was hoping to dance to it tonight. That dusty old thing, it must have gotten thrown out with the trash a long time ago. What? But that was an original copy, autographed by the original members, too. It wasn't worth much, anyway. What do you mean? Clover Town Love was such a legendary song. Alright, and then we have Lapis and Emerald. So there's Emerald, and Lapis is outside. Alright. Clover Town is a peaceful place, but it gets really lively whenever there's a Blob League event. Now that I think about it, I haven't been to any since I'm always on duty all the time. Maybe we can take our blobs to one together someday. Probably not, Emerald. You are a workaholic. I'm busy. Go bother someone else. Fine, be an asshole. Ass hats for sale. 1 lapis coming right up. Alright, petals. Let's go in with Spike, why not? Oh, take some meteors. Burn! Burn it all to the ground. I have enough league qualifying points to compete in the tournament! But note to self, when you compete in the tournament, you make things worse for yourself. Because everyone around you gets better. Alright, so now... So I want to avoid Lazuli, and I want to avoid Jade. So straight up, and we talk to Jasper, Saphir, Char, Carnelian, Ruby, and Garnet. Cairo, you're about to go into ad jail. No. Not the ad jail. Too young to go to jail. What do my blobs want today? Watermelon, milk, strawberries, cheese, lavender, and milk. And what about you? Coconut, carrots, candy. Well, I'm not getting any of you any of that stuff today. Not unless I get it on the wheel. And then I'll give it to you. But I'm kind of hoping for that egg. No. Let's battle. Let's see here. Bum bum ba da ba dum ba da bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da ba da ba da bum. Oof. I think buying those special moves made me a little OP. Banana? Now, did any of you want a banana? No, none of you wanted a banana. Of course you didn't want a banana. No bananas for anyone. Every time I pass by here, I remember falling into that stupid fountain. I got drenched down to my undies. Chicks and touts saw. And now they keep giggling whenever they see me. But they wouldn't like it if they had to walk around in wet socks all day. Me and Griffin never back down from challenge. Let's do this. Alright. We're gonna give you some lightning. You know what? I'll keep with the tried and true. Well, what do you know? I guess Griffin and I have a lot of catching up to do. Alright. So I will have a hard event with Lapis tomorrow. Saphir is working. The next order is almost ready, sir. How long? No more than 5 minutes, sir. 5? Our customer has been waiting for long enough. Get it done in 2. But I don't think... What was that? Nothing, Chef. I'll get it done in 2 minutes. Poor Saphir. Oliver's an asshole. We're just gonna trape some mud on Carnelian's floor again. Goodness, those rowdy rugrats have been causing a ruckus outside my shop for days. Can their parents not spare a few minutes of time to keep an eye on those troublemakers? It's only a matter of time before they affect my business. Can't you see I'm occupied at the moment? I have work to do. I cannot battle at a time like this. Are you insane? My tools are starting to collect dust, so I thought I'd work outside today. The workshop can get stuffy, especially if I'm all doing major repairs. What I should be doing is chopping wood or preparing for a new building project. No, but I do have a battle for you. Dun dum dun 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 dun. The only thing I can do. For 3 turns. Is guard. Another thundercloud. Take some lightning to the face, you bat. Yay! Oh, you're stronger than you look. Alrighty. Okay, so now it is off to the 2 ladies up by the beach. There's no better way to improve your fitness and mental fortitude than with exercise. Ever since Daisy and I started working out together, we've really improved our teamwork and stamina. We can go through a whole day of battle training without breaking a sweat. Except running back and forth and running all over town isn't gonna help Daisy fight. Just saying. Before my parents left Clover Town, they made sure to teach me the importance of water. It's an important resource for all living things, and something our world just can't survive without. We have to respect nature or we'll suffer terrible consequences for it. Disasters on a scale we can only imagine. At least that's what my folks said. I always thought it was just their way of getting me to clean up. Thought you'd never ask. Alrighty. We're gonna go in with Nala. Acorn Bomb. Oh no! Sweet! Another octopus. Buffy and I have had a lot of catching up to do to get on your levels up. Alright. So that brought Garnet within 1. Flint's within 2. And I do believe that's everybody. Alright, so down to the Opal cutscene. And then the Jade cutscene. So, we need to go to Clover Town post. That way it's easy to just run this way, and then this way, and again this way. Hi, Zach. I didn't expect to run into you here. Oh, Char, too. Sorry to bother, but Oz hurt himself while playing with Spiky. I was wondering if you could take a look at him, Opal. Of course. Zach, could I trouble you to bring these books to Lazuli? Thank you so much. Say hello to her for me, please. Alright, in we go. Zach, what are you doing here? Oh, are these from Opal? Thank you very much for delivering them to me. Tell me, Zach, do you like reading? Like it? Love it. Really? Me too. I'm glad we found something in common. I've enjoyed reading ever since I was a child. There's nothing quite like losing yourself in the pages of a book. Books take me to wonderful faraway worlds and teach me about our own. They bring light to my darkest days and fill me with so many feelings and ideas. I suppose, in many ways, books are like friends to me. I enjoy sharing them with people I care about, and that includes you. Would you like to read with me, Zach? Itchy foot. Which book should we read? Yellow, The Kingdom of Four Leaves. Blue, Tales of Cloveria. Red, The Jackpot. Let's read The Jackpot. This one's called The Jackpot. It's about an ex-convict and a detective who work together to bust a dangerous crime ring at a casino. It looks so thrilling. I can't wait to read it. That was a fun read, wasn't it? The protagonist changed so much by the end of the story. It was amazing to see her grow. Zach, how would you describe me as a person? Adorable. Ah, I see. This might sound silly, but I've always wanted to be like the main characters from the books I read. Opal, Char, and the other girls in town are all like that in their own ways. I dream of shining bright like them one day. Brother, you're home. What are you doing here? Zach is reading with me. I thought Opal was supposed to do that with you today. You should leave. But Zach was just... I won't ask again. Sorry, Zach. Thank you for understanding. Bye, Zach. You can't see this, but I'm giving the middle finger to the screen. Unfortunately, I don't have hand trackers. Alrighty. Off to the next cutscene. Cutscene, cutscene, everybody cutscene. Let's get on the cutscene train. I like cutscenes. Dun, 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 dun. I like cutscenes. Actually, a blob battle might just be the perfect thing to excite some paranormal activity. You're on. Let's go. Whoa! Holy crap! Uh-huh. I see. Zodiac says a spectral presence caused him to lose the battle. This requires investigation. Now, I forget. What does this do again? Reveals the entire map of the current Blob world level, one-time use. Right. I remember now. The fence looks great so far. One more coat should be enough. Oh, hi there, Zach. Clara and I are helping the Adventurers Club paint their fence. Would you like to join us? Sure. Great. Here's a can of paint and brush for you to use. This section of the fence still needs to dry, so please start on the far side over there. Well, it's not going to dry because it's raining today. We'll work our way down from opposite sides and meet up halfway. Let's make the last coat nice and even. We're all done. Good job, Zach. Oh no, Clara, you knocked over the paint. I heard some shouting. Is everything all right? We accidentally spilled the paint. I'm sorry. It's fine. I can clean it up. Why don't you eat with the kids in the meantime? Zach, you too. Okay, let's go, Zach. Thank goodness Coral stepped in when she did. Otherwise, Clara probably would have been really sad. She's always had a soft and sensitive side, so her feelings get hurt easily. A little accident like that is usually enough to make her cry. Seeing her playing so happily with the kids sets my heart at ease. I'm lucky to have her too. We understand each other so well that it sometimes feels like we're two halves of the same heart. I've seen others find that same connection with each other at the Adventurers Club. They're all a big family here. I try to lend a hand with the chores and spend time with the children whenever I can. In some ways, the Adventurers Club has become like a second home to me, too. Do you have a place that feels like home away from home to you, Zach? That's wonderful. Just so you know, you're always welcome to hang out at my farm. Clara and all the other blobs love making new friends, so bring your blobs over whenever you get the chance. Hey guys, sorry to bother, but I need to borrow Jade for a second. The kids are asking for her. I'll be right there. Alright, see you in a bit. It was nice spending time like this with you today. Let's hang out again soon. Take care. Alright, let's see here. And now I can talk to Opal. What is that going to put Opal at? Opal's still only 10. Okay. I'm going to have 3 events tomorrow. Whew. Oh, tomorrow's going to be busy. Alright, let's go talk to Opal. Oh yeah, I don't have anything that they like. Opal, everybody, opal. Opal is so cute. I meant the stone, not the character. I mean, she's cute too, but the stone's cuter. Itchy foot. Why must my pubs be itchy? The clinic is usually a quiet place, but we've gotten busier ever since more adventurers began exploring the blob world. From what I've heard, the blob world can be very dangerous, even for the most experienced adventurers. If you're going on expeditions there, please be careful. Make sure to bring extra food and supplies. I like candy. I like candy. Okay, so, I can put you away. I can put you away. I can put you away. Now. Actually, yeah. Food and cooking can be in the same one. That's fine. You are miscellaneous. You are Blob World, actually, so you can go there. Nadum. I'm on my way downtown. We're on our way. We gotta get it on today. We're gonna go away. All the way downtown today. Hey, a festival! I like festivals. Festivals are good. Festivals are nice. Festivals treat me just right, just right. I'm a broke farmer. Oh yeah, the rose ceremony. Look at that. Harvest. Harvest. Water. 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 Alright, so now... can I even plant my strawberries? Solace and Ceres. Okay, yes I can. Sweet. I'll do Oof. Sunflowers are full of pretty penny. Now, I wonder if I could clear a field and plant a bunch of sunflowers. I wonder if it would work. Let's see here. Starts at 6 p.m. So I can't do squat until 6 p.m. So, since that's the case, we come into settings. And we tweak the time. Tweak, 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 do 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 do. Bum bum bum. But actually, okay. So candy, cheese, carrot, milk, watermelon juice, milk, those things, wild raspberry. I may be able to find a wild raspberry. Oh, would you look at that? A wild... Oh. And you. Alright. Sweet. Okay, milk. Milk. Oh, almost time. Now, do I have the 2 milk in my box? Yes, I do. See, before, I had never fed any of them what they wanted. So now we go into settings. And I max out the day. Yes, let's enter. Now, do I happen to have anything else? Carrot, cheese, you're clean. Watermelon. I may have a... I do have a watermelon. Okay. You wanted a watermelon. Carrot candy cheese. There's always someone looking for something they shouldn't have. If Lazuli hadn't asked me to bring her back as many roses as I could, I wouldn't even be here. I'm surprised to see you here, Safi. I thought you didn't care for concerts. Even I wouldn't miss out on seeing the legendary Alto and Altair. They sell out stadiums worldwide. I've heard their shows are a lot of fun. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. The Night of Roses Festival brings Clover Town together for a joyous evening of music, celebration, and what do you know? Roses. The ones you see on stage come from my family farm. I picked the biggest and the brightest ones just for this occasion. I was supposed to be on ranger duty tonight, but I'm off for the duration of the festival. Mr. Mayor's orders. Thank goodness, because I'm going to need your help. No, it was the, Thank goodness. No. Because I'm gonna... whatever. Because I'm gonna need your help. keeping Spiky from eating everything he sees. Gosh, I'm so excited to perform for everyone on such a beautiful stage. As am I. Let us give them a show they'll never forget, Citrin. The stage I made actually looks pretty nice from here. Girl, are you kidding me? It's stunning. Let's celebrate your hard work by dancing till the sun comes up. Gah, the smell of all these flowers makes me want to hurl. This concert better be worth it. I've been looking forward to seeing Coral and Pearl, I mean the festivities all week. You bet my camera is ready for the perfect shot. Good evening. May I interest you in a rose-themed items? Sure, why not? Do come back if you change your mind. No, no, no. This won't do. Patience Altair, I'm sure they'll show up any second now. I spy with my extraordinary eye the answer to our disastrous dilemma. There's an innate gift within you, one that'll lift this dark curtain over our heads and allow the light to shine through once more. It's called Time for the Show, and our musician is absent. Gotten cold feet, I presume. We need someone to fill in their spot, someone who can put on a show more dazzling than the stars. No, not really. We have no time to waste. If you're ready, let us hit the stage at once. Marvelous. Now select an instrument that speaks to your soul. It's time. The spotlight awaits us. I don't do this type of thing very well. My coordination is shot due to nerve issues. And the whole reason why I went on easy is because I have what are called essential tremors, and sometimes I accidentally double click. So that's why. What a spectacular performance. I'm impressed. Well, seeing as you had such bedazzling backup, it's only natural we'd be showered with roses. Zack, was it? Please take this egg as a gift from us. There is a natural-born performer just like you inside there, just waiting to be hatched. You should come to one of our shows sometime, Zach. We'll give you a front row seat. Goodbye for now. May we stand on stage together again soon. So, as far as I know, there is absolutely no point to the roses. That was surprising. If Lazuli were here, she surely would have praised you. Well, what do you know? You put on a pretty sick show. You put my stage to good use. Great job. Is it too late to ask for an encore stage? I could dance to your music all night. I must admit, your performance was not nearly as shabby as those clothes you're wearing. In fact, you were frighteningly fantastic. Yeah, you were amazing up there. Everyone was cheering so loudly. I've never seen talent quite like that. How does it feel being nature's favorite? Yeah. Are you sure you're not a professional musician? That was unbelievable, Zach. Couldn't take my eyes off of you. The sheer amount of joy I felt from your performance is what the Night of Roses is all about. That was awesome. Where'd you learn to play like that? I certainly hope you'll be performing like that for us next year. Forget next year. Get back up there now, Zach. Encore! Encore! Alright. I get to leave the festival 'cause there's nothing left to do. I don't shop around unless it's something good. And there's nothing good at the Festival of Roses. Save the game. And sleep until next day. When I am going to have so many. Hey, it's raining. Look at that. Yay, I'm not broke. Now, to make another blob barn, it is 30 wood, 30 fiber. I can do that. I'm going to make me a blob barn in the sky. Oh, so high away from the troubles of every day. are gonna be so beautiful. Oh, one piece of wood short. Okay. Okay, so there's the piece of wood. Okay. There is bound. Haha. Yay, Blob Burn. Time for Blob Burn. Time to get me another Blob Barn. Whoops. Did not mean to cancel. I meant to rotate. You know what? I'll put it that way and I can fix it later. Here we go, we're gonna get it on. We gotta check the blob in the barn, boo boo. Yay! I like melody. No, I said, Layla, why not? Yeah. There's your food. Magical storage, what do we do? Magical storage just for you. Gotta get it. Oh yeah, we gotta get it. What's that say? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. Itchy finger. Toucan to Raz. Now, how much to... Nah, they're not even worth selling. I'd be better off taking this all the way into town and dropping it off in the bin. I also need to get my rewards before the season changes. Hey, Zach. How are you liking Clover Town so far? Starting to feel like home. Boy, am I glad to hear that. Doesn't everything about this place, from its community to its natural scenery, make you feel right where you belong? That's how it is for me, at least. I've lived in Clover Town all my life. Plan on keeping it that way. I just can't imagine myself anywhere else. Alright, so don't talk to Flint. And don't go to that. But I can talk to Citron and Jade. Hey, Zach. Wanna guess what my favorite thing about cow blobs is? How'd you know? Cow blobs, blobs, are among the gentlest of the blobs. They're naturally friendly and a bit shy, too. Clara's no exception. She's the biggest sweetheart ever. And I can talk to Citron without causing any scenes. But anything other than that... Oh, hey. It's good to see you again, Zach. In case you're wondering, the beer garden is open every day of the week, except for festivals and other special occasions. We're closed on those days, so we can encourage our guests to enjoy the festivities in town with everyone else. The beer garden is open year-round, but a holiday can only be enjoyed once a year. Besides, can you imagine the amount of guests we'd have after a festival? I don't think we'd be able to keep up. What are you talking about, Citron? Your festivals aren't that busy. Come on. Give yourself credit, girl. Or maybe you're giving yourself too much credit. Who knows? Yay, let's spin. Banana! Okay, so avoid Char and Garnet. But I can speak to everybody else. Do 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 do. This won't do. Is something the matter, Lady Lazuli? It's these fantasy novels you got me from Mr. Carnelian's shop. I've read enough fantasy. I want more crime, mystery, and horror books. Romance, too. You should bring me along when you go book shopping so I can pick them out myself. Oh. Are you all right, Lady Lazuli? I'm fine, but I suppose this means I'll be spending the day inside again. So sad. Poor thing. Let's see here. Opal, Carnelian, And then Saphir. Hello there. It's very good to see you again, Zach. I'm sorry again for bumping so hard into you the first time we met. No need for you to apologize. Is that so? Dr. Williams tells me the same thing all the time. Probably about time I start taking that advice. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Now, what do my blobs want today? Nothing I can give them. A battle? As long as Perla's okay with it. Bum bum ba ba dum bum 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 ba ba bum bum. Thundercloud. Ooh, I got a smoothie. Oh gosh. Perla, are you okay? That was pretty frightening, huh? Ah, it's you again. Now that I picked up the scent of a barnyard wafting through the air. I wanted to say the other one, But of course, my olfactory receptors have been formidable ever since I was a boy. Anyhow, make sure you're not to trail mud all over my floors like last time. If you choose to do otherwise, I may just ask you to clean it for me. See, I figure since I have... So, windmill, press machine, chest, magical storage... Now, these blueprints probably need paint. What is the press machine? Among other things, it can press fruit into juice or process. I definitely want to take that one. That way I can start giving juices. Okay, so nobody's at the train station. So Saphira. And then I get to go around talking to peeps. Hi, Zach. Did you need something? The restaurant's closed today, so I'll be here if you want to chat for a bit. If not, that's okay too. If it's alright to ask, how do you spend your days off? I usually spend mine here. It's relaxing to listen to the waves crash against the shore, and I love finding what shiny treasures the water washes up. There's always an adventure to be had by the sea. That's what makes it the perfect place to hang out. Let's see here, what's closest? Garnet, but she's gonna ask me to come back at nighttime. I've done this one before. Hey, Zach, I'm a little busy right now. Could we maybe talk later? In fact, why don't you come see me out here after the sunset? Yeah. So, I will go talk to Char. I swear I put them here when I came home earlier. Where could they have gone? Have you seen them, Zach? I don't know what you're looking for. My blueprints. I haven't seen them since early this morning. I've checked everywhere, but I haven't had any luck. That's what I thought too. But I don't think he's responsible. Not this time. If you're not busy, would you mind looking for my blueprints with me? We might have better luck finding them together. Thanks. My blueprints were in the bag I was carrying on the way to the Blob League this morning. I must have lost them somewhere on the path. Let's head out. Retrace your steps. Retrace your steps. Gotta do it right. I stopped here for a few minutes because Oz wanted to play around. I don't see them. Let's keep looking. You might know this already, but Emerald hates littering. It's because of him that everyone is so conscious of the environment. If someone found my blueprints on the floor, they'd definitely think they belonged in the garbage. Hold your breath. This is going to be stinky business. Ew. What are you doing? Digging in the trash. That's, I can explain. If you're going to go dumpster diving, at least be more discreet about it. We're looking for my blueprints. Have you seen them? No, sorry. Oh, okay. Well, don't mind us. Okay, just don't forget to wash your hands, please. Well, that was awkward. She'll get over it. I'm sure she's seen Ruby doing worse. My blueprints aren't in the trash, so they might be up ahead. Let's move on. About to go into ad jail again, folks. I remember stopping here, but I don't see anything. Oz, get down from there. I take my eye off of you for 1 second and you're running off on your own already. I'm starting to lose hope we'll find those blueprints now. Don't lose hope. Thanks. I won't give up yet. I spent a lot of time on those blueprints, so I want them back. Bear with me a little longer. I bet you Spiky has them. Zach, Char, what are you up to? We're looking for the blueprints I lost this morning. You don't mean these blueprints, do you? My blueprints, where'd you find them? I didn't. Spiky over here did. He made a nice snack out of them, too. Is that why they're so soggy? Yeah, sorry. I tried to dry them, but They were covered in slobber. I see. Well, thanks for helping me with the search, Zach. I appreciate you running around town with me. I'm going to air these out at the workshop. Hopefully, I'll still be able to decipher what I drew. Bye! Seems like Shoroi dragged you around today, Zach. She's as forgetful as ever. I worry about her sometimes, but maybe I can rest easier now that she has you. I know you're busy, so I'll let you get back to your day. Look out for Char for me, okay? Alrighty. Let's see here. Garnet can't do until tonight. Looks like that covered Flint as well. Cool. Oh no, Flint's tomorrow. Cool. Alrighty. Off to the Blob League. And right into a cutscene. Hiya, want a battle? Sorry, but we're busy right now. Yeah, we're waiting for a chance to meet Lapis. Ugh. That guy. What's so good about him anyway? For one, he's the Clover Cup champion. Secondly, he's the greatest trainer Clover Valley has ever seen. Yeah, right. I'm way stronger than that jerk. Battle me and you'll see. No thanks. Nobody's better than Lapis. But... Hi, wait! Come on. Why doesn't anybody want to battle me? It's getting worse every day. At this point, we're going to run out of people to train against, Daisy. Zach, you're just the person I need to see. Want to battle me? Bring it on. That's what I'm talking about. You got me all fired up. Get ready for the battle of your life, Zach. I won't go easy on you. Dum, 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 dum. I actually lost? No way. That was so much fun, Zach. You could still use more practice, but hey, not bad for a rookie blob trainer like yourself. Hey, Pearl, did you see our battle? Every second of it. I have to say, I'm impressed with how much you've grown as a trainer, Zach. Keep it up and you'll be competing in the big leagues in no time. What about me and Daisy? Think we have what it takes to become Clover Cup champions? You still have a long way to go, my dear. I thought we'd be good enough by now. Daisy and I have been putting in extra hours of training every day. We've learned so many cool moves and battled all kind of trainers. Ain't that right, Daisy? I'm surprised the Vanguard hasn't recruited me yet. Joining the Vanguard requires quite Great. Great deal of skill, experience, and sacrifice. I'm not sure you and Daisy are at that level quite yet. Why does Lapis get an easy ticket into the Vanguard then? Lapis isn't a member of the Vanguard. Those are just rumors. But he still gets treated like he's a member. Everybody practically kisses the ground he walks on. I'm tired of being second place to that guy. Just watch. I'll become the world's best blob trainer in Clover Town. No, the world has ever seen. Nobody will doubt me then. Ruby, I just beat you. So how are you second in Clover Town? Zach, train with me sometime, okay? I'm counting on you to help me make my dreams come true. I've got your back. And your front. And your side. Your top, your bottom. Whatever you need, I got it. I knew I could count on you. Let's go, Daisy. Time to find more people to battle. Ruby's resolve is admirable. Someone with that amount of determination doesn't come along very often. She has a big heart and even bigger ambitions, so she gets carried away at times. Thankfully, she has a good friend like you to support her. It'd be great if you could keep her out of trouble. That is, if you can get her to listen to you. Good luck with everything, Zach. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. Now, is he... He's inside, okay. So aside from Garnet, he is the only one left. There's no one I trust more than you to retrieve these legendary blob egg fossils, Lapis. You're one of the best blob trainers Clover Town has ever seen, and you've been to the blob world more times than many of the lab's researchers. If you're up to the job, then... Good to see you, Zach. I hear you've been adjusting well to life in our little city. Valley. I've actually been meaning to introduce the two of you. This is Lapis, one of Clover Town's pride and joys. And Lapis, this is... We've already met. Oh, great. Adjusting to a new life in Clover must be challenging for you, Zach. I'm sure Lapis would be more than willing to show you around town and introduce you to places where you can train your blobs. Right, Lapis? Ha ha ha. Someone's awfully shy around the newcomer. Well, I'll let you two get more acquainted. Lapis, think about what I said earlier, alright? Alright. Bye now. How much of our conversation did you overhear? Humph. At least you're honest. Nobody outside the lab is supposed to know about those legendary blob egg fossils, so don't mention their existence to anyone. And certainly don't get any ideas about looking for them. I won't have you jeopardizing my mission. Aren't you going to say something? I don't have time for this. Goodbye. And I don't have time for you, Lapis. Go to hell. What's up with that guy? It'd be nice if someone knocked him down a peg. Hi, I know. Why don't you beat him in a battle? Challenge the Frost Prince for his throne, and you might melt that icy mask of his. I ain't gonna lie though, defeating him won't be easy. That guy's got major skills. But, like I always say, with hard work and a little bit of luck, nothing's impossible. I think I just combined like 3 accents all in one. If you need someone to train with, Griffin and I are always down to battle. Anyway, gotta go stuff my face now. Peace out. Sweet. Alright, that is everyone. So, what we need to do, we go to the beach. And we cheese it a little. Settings. Now we just need to wait for sundown to come along, yeah. Because she won't do anything until sundown, yeah. Sundown, yeah. No more isolation. We're gonna break through to the imagination. No more fighting, no more war. We gotta give them what for. Bring on the peace and love. Bring on the truth above. We gotta go all the way down. All the way downtown. We're gonna go all the way. Now, am I late enough to talk to her? Nope. Okay. Gotta actually wait for nighttime to fall. Nighttime to fall. Nighttime to fall. Gotta actually wait for nighttime to fall. Almost there. We gotta go all the way down. We gotta go onto the ground. It's almost nighttime. There it is. I gotta fix my settings up. Baby do do do. Oh, it's Zach. Hey. I wasn't sure who was sneaking up on me. Not too many people come out here at night. You asked me to come back. And you're acting all shocked. Grrr. What's it look like? I'm fishing, of course. Come on, hang out with me for a bit. To be honest, I really wish Clover Town had more of a nightlife, you know? There could be clubs with dancing and music, everyone out in the streets partying together under the stars. But there's none of that here, so I came out and fished here instead. The ocean is really different at night, isn't it? The sound of the waves is so relaxing. But that nighttime sea breeze, it feels kind of electrifying, doesn't it? And the water is so dark and mysterious, except for the silver moonlight dancing across the surface. It's really beautiful. Taha! That joke was terrible, Zach. I'm really glad you get it, though. Not everyone understands. Different fish feed at night, too. Ones that you just can't catch during the day. So it's pretty good for business to come out here in the dark. It can get a little lonely, though. My brother Saphir used to come out here with me some nights. He'd sit and watch the horizon while I fished, and we'd spend hours talking about our dreams for the future. Lately, though, it's just been me out here. Saphir's always been so clingy around me, especially since our parents left. Kinda liked it, though, you know? But now he's all grown up, and he doesn't need his big sister anymore. Well, he's actually the older one between us, but you wouldn't have guessed it when we were kids. He was such a crybaby, and he'd always come running to me whenever he'd scrape his knee, or another kid would bully him. I practically raised that kid, you know? Sorry, you didn't really ask for my life story, huh? Aw, thanks. I get a little carried away sometimes. My mom always says I like to hear myself talk, as if she can judge. Like, you should try having a conversation with her sometime. She's even worse than me. And my dad always just sits there going, uh-huh, yup, mm-hmm. And she just goes on and... Oops, guess I started doing it again, huh? Tell you what, cutie. Since you sat here and kept me company this whole time, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's how I catch so many fish. Don't let anyone else know, okay? Puffy, you're up. Let's give him a light show. Alright, look at this bad boy. Fish are naturally drawn to sources of light. So out here in the dark, a little light like Puffy's can attract a whole swarm of fish. Thanks again for hanging out with me, cutie. I had a lot of fun tonight. It's about time I headed in, but I hope you'll come visit me again. Fishing is a lot more fun when you're with a friend. I have to pack some things up, so don't let me keep you waiting. Good night, Zach. See you soon. Garnet lives on her boat. Well, I am going to get saved up, and we are actually going to find somebody to raid because it is almost midnight and I have to work in the morning. I didn't even clue into what time it was. And we're going to do this to get the autosave. Oh, good. It's still... Oh, still going to be raining. All right. Let's find somebody to raid. Alright, we are going to go see Ginger Cake. They are playing Ova Magica again. I love supporting people. So, thank you to everybody for stopping by. Batman, Cairo, you're both amazing. All the lurkers. And let's go give Ginger Cake a big "Ow" from the Nodwik Games room. And we shall see you in the next stream. Ow.